What do you think about spoiled brats, bro?
I think there are people who overlook what they have in search of what they can get. Perhaps they want it to be better. So you get something, but you're like, no, it's not exactly what I want. I want it this way. Or it could have looked like this. Why is it so cheap? It should be more expensive. You know, we overlook what we're getting because we're so worried about, you know, I should get it this way so that when I go out with my friends, I look cool enough to be around them.
Oh, shit.
You know?
That's crazy, bro. Damn.
Most people be like, I should, pitch, you know. It's like expectations in a way, dog. Being a spoiled brat comes with expectations, so you always have high expectations, and if people don't meet those expectations, then all of a sudden you're disappointed, as if you didn't leave any room for mistakes or flops to happen, dog.
Yeah.
So you overlooked it in a way. And most of the time, you shouldn't. You should just be grateful for what you can get because it could be worse. You could get nothing.
And that's always a possibility that might happen.
And I can tell you why, because people are comfortable with where they are. If somebody is comfortable with where they are, they will never question that, though.
True. Because if they didn't really question anything on how they could get like out of that situation, or better yet improve that situation, then they won't really see it for what it is in the current moment.
To be uncomfortable requires change.
Change in routine.
Change in habits, lifestyle habits, eating habits, thinking habits, drinking habits.
Shit. Yeah, I genuinely resonate with that though, because like I've been journaling, and you probably been journaling too, right?
Yeah, of course, though.
And I feel like that's really more beneficial when it comes to jotting down things that are on your mind, though.
Yeah, though, all the time.
Because a lot of shit is happening in the current moment. people are crying about, COVID and all these other things that
Unemployment, not enough food at home, not enough work, and not enough money coming into the house.
yeah,
But
just
I'm sure not all of us are experiencing that, you see. Or some of us do experience that.
on a deeper level.
Yeah. So I don't ever think people should be content with being comfortable. Because being comfortable can make you lazy. Being comfortable can make you not want to do things that you should be doing for yourself because you think somebody will do it for you. For example, if you don't do your laundry, your mom will do it for you. If you don't clean, your mom will do it for you. If you don't get the groceries, your mom will do it for you. As if she owes you something. But having warm water, having a roof over your head, having shelter, being warm, being clothed is enough to be alive, dog. So why can't you rather be grateful for that and do more for yourself so that your situation becomes better, dog? No one says you owe anybody anything. So even if you were to make money or you had to go about becoming financially independent with yourself, you can therefore start doing things for yourself so that your mom doesn't have to worry about doing them for you.
Yeah, you don't have someone always constantly begging you to do things.
Reminding you, dog, like an alarm, dog.
Because one day she might not be there anymore.
And what will you do? What will happen to you Will you still be able to do the things the way she does them, or even better, maybe even worse? Would you have learned something? Would you have accepted something?
True.
Would you be able to take what you know and teach somebody else?
So that they can live a prosperous life.
There's no point in complaining and whining
About stuff that's happening now. Like,
stuff that you can change, stuff that you can learn, stuff that you can see but are silent to.
true.
So if you're silent to something that you see, that means you are content with the way it is. You don't want to change it because you're comfortable with where you are. So why do you still seek comfort if you see that it doesn't get you anywhere? You're still sitting on the same couch,
Still sitting on the same place.
not moving, dog.
It's like you did, in a way, because you're not elevating, and you're not de-elevating.
You're not growing.
You're not evolving as a human being. When I just remember that picture of the evolution cycle, bro, from Charles Darwin, and I was like, bro, these people evolved from what they used to be to what they are now.
Time has evolved, dog. Look at time, dog. So much time has passed, dog. Some of the stuff we are seeing that has happened in the past, we are still doing, dog. We are
True.
still picking up the mistakes of somebody else, even though we've learned from them. Even though we see that, okay, shit, this is bringing me down, but I'm still going to make the same mistakes as some other people. I'm still going to nurture unhealthy habits for myself and overlook them because, you know what, my mom gets me everything I need, so why is that a problem?
True.
My dad gets me everything I need, so why is that my problem? Even if I'm to lose this textbook, my pops would probably buy me another one.
But the question is, you can't be too well. Okay, wait. The question is, how can you get out of this situation?
By thinking about yourself. If
True.
you think about yourself, then you won't worry about the things that you cannot control. You only worry about what you can control, what you can give to the world, how you can now serve your pops, how you can now serve your mom, how you can now contribute some good into the world, even though it's a bad situation. What are you gonna contribute? What are you taking out of it and making it better, dog? If your parents say to you that they don't want you to drive their cars, for example, and you insist that you want to drive their car,
Mm-hmm.
why are you insisting? Because it's not your car.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you had your own car, you wouldn't be asking anybody else.
So the perspective is narrow. So why don't you open it and say, but look, are there ways in which I can now become financially independent to start looking for my own car?
Yeah, that's a broad view of looking at it.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but there's always a way. There's always a way. If you look, there are opportunities that you can create for yourself that no one else can create the same way you do. But people overlook that because they want to bring themselves down by thinking that they can't do that they can't think for themselves. Then if you can't think for yourself, then why do you think to eat?
Because you need to survive.
You need to survive. Why you don't get comfortable because you know that I need to eat. If I'm at a friend's house and I know he's not giving me food, I will go home so that I can eat because damn, I need to eat.
Yeah.
That's something you will do. That's something you will make sure that you do. Why don't you think of life like that you need to eat? In every aspect of your life, you need to eat financially. You need to eat mentally so that you stay strong. You need to eat physically so that you stay even stronger, though.
So it's all interlinked.
Exactly. So
Now,
if you want to get out of being a spoiled brat, dog, think for yourself. Don't worry about things that you can't control. What your people are doing, what their family's doing. There's only so much they can do for you. There's so much they can teach you. There's only so much they can show you. Take everything that you get and appreciate it and move with it.
all the way.
Don't look back.
Because if you start looking back, you're gonna stumble. It's like trying to run and look back at the same time. It's
Can't,
not gonna
bro.
work out.
Can't. It's not possible. You know, the other day I thought of this analogy, dog. Like, most of the time we think that a hill gets steeper. But I don't think that, dog.
What
A
do you
hill doesn't get steeper, dog.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, a hill, right?
Yeah.
It can be gentle slope or
Yeah.
it can be a steep slope.
Yeah.
So most of the time when we're cycling or we're walking up a steep slope, we feel
Yes.
like it's getting longer. Or it's the gradient is getting much higher. But I don't think that, dog.
What do you think, man?
I think we get used to it or we don't. Because the hill can't get steeper, bro. I either get weaker or stronger. The stronger I am, the easier it will be for me to get up the hill. But the weaker I am, I'm going to feel like it's taking forever.
Damn.
When in actuality, I should just be focused on getting stronger to get up the hill. Because the hill is not a person. It cannot evolve.
Because it stays the same.
It stays the same. You as a person, you evolve. You
grow.
become better. You grow. You age. So if you age, why are you still worrying about the fundamentals? Everything that's around you. Everything around you is just the fundamentals. They cannot change. They cannot evolve. You can.
Anyone can.
That is the simple difference. We are overlooking it because we're trying to find, big terms to define a simple situation. It's that simple.
Yes.
You evolve.
You evolve.
You become better. You grow. You age. You bloom. You get watered. Like every flower, though.
Everyone needs water.
Exactly, though. And different seasons can represent a different part of you, though.
That's true. I truly resonate with that, man.
So that's what I think, dog. So we must stop worrying about if the heel is getting steeper, dog.
We should be checking our internal condition.
Therefore, the heel does not become the problem, dog. We become the problem because we can't get up the hill.
Exactly.